Hi viewers, I thought I would have a discussion with my subscribers on precious metals and the pandemic. We know that we've seen gold prices reach record highs, and many of you will be wondering if silver is going to follow suit, and also just how high gold will go. There is something that we must all bear in mind, and that is that we are in unprecedented times. At no point in history has the majority of the world been quarantined in their homes. So I think this makes any prediction virtually impossible, wouldn't you agree, Eagle?
Yes.
Because we can't go on history, because we've never been in this position before.
No, and no one pays attention to historians anyway, so...
Anyway, what we do know is that interest rates are currently hovering around zero, with some countries already at that point. A recent comment on one of my Instagram posts informed me that in the Netherlands, if you have savings over €10,000, it attracted a 2% charge. Yes, the bank's charging you for holding your money. Now, are the rest of us in for that as well?
Yeah, I don't think we've seen that since, banking was invented in the early modern period.
No.
And that's probably the last time people have been charged.
That's pretty scary, isn't it? And, bearing that in mind, it kind of makes precious metal savings seem quite attractive, if that is the future. Anyway, we also know that social distancing has a financial cost to the public. If you haven't thought about this, then maybe give that some thought. If all factories and workplaces have to abide by this social distancing, then clearly the goods or service that they provide are going to cost us, the public, more to supply.
So you either need more floor space in your property to keep everyone at a safe distance, or you need less employees.
Yeah, or the cost of barriers, or PPE, if you'd like to call it that. Yeah, exactly. On the extreme end of the scale, will workplace and public washrooms have to be redesigned so that cubicles and urinals are 6 feet apart?
We may even see the end of urinals entirely, potentially, especially sort of the old-fashioned trough style.
Oh yeah, I remember them.
Bit grim, aren't they? Yeah,
they're all grim. Of course, the women won't have experienced that. But
no, think yourselves lucky.
But yeah, I mean, that is taking it to the extreme, but it really depends how long this social distancing thing goes on for.
And public reaction to the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, some of you may have already seen a price increase in the cost of food and also goods, as I've done myself. I think it's a safe assumption that wages will not increase enough to cover those increase in the cost of goods. When you start to look at the massive implications that this virus has created, you can see that it will cause huge financial problems, probably for many years to come. Wouldn't you agree, Eagle?
I'm not an economist, I wouldn't like to say.
No, but the implications of it are very far-reaching, aren't they?
It's not going to be something that is dealt with overnight. You're going to be sweeping up the mess for a while, I imagine.
Yeah. Anyway, those of you that have been following my channel for years will know that I've accumulated a considerable holding of silver and gold.
Some of which... a very small amount of which
in front of you.
Yeah.
And some of you may have only recently started your journey on accumulating these metals, and I wish you all luck with your venture. Now, I had a hard time bringing myself to buy gold when it was $1,400 an ounce. and some of you will be in that position now, with gold at $1,700. But I'm certainly glad that I did it. Myself and several other YouTube friends have liquidated a little of our gold, and that's merely because we were buying it when spot was considerably lower, and not necessarily because we don't think it's going to $2,000 or higher. But why not take some of your profits while it is easy to sell and do something with that money that you may have planned? Say for example gold went to $3,000 an ounce, you are, I think, going to struggle to sell it. The same situation lies with rhodium, as Salivate Metal has I think he's raised that. Where would he find a buyer for rhodium? And I think if gold did shoot up to silly amounts, is your LCS going to want to take it?
Because the longer you wait on that, the more saturated your market's going to be as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fewer buyers with that much.
With that much money.
Yeah, with that much. What's the? That much money to spare, and disposable income is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah. And
more people trying to sell. It's
Yes.
So
exactly.
Potentially better off making or attempting to get less of a profit than you might imagine you could.
Yeah. I mean, a 1/10, which I don't have on the table, I don't think. You could be looking at $300. If silver went to $3,000 an ounce, you could be looking at Now, would any of you today be happy to pay $300 for a 1/10 ounce of gold? Probably very few of you.
Far more things in the world I'd spend $300 on.
Yeah. Anyway, we'd like to hear your thoughts in the comments below, and let us know what you think the future holds for silver and gold, and I look forward to reading your comments down below. So cheers, and thanks for watching. Igor hasn't made a snide remark about my beer.
I was going to say you've dispensed with the coffee. Lockdown's clearly getting to you.
Cabin fever. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Bye.